Welcome, dear viewers, to another thought-provoking episode. Today we're shedding light on a topic rarely discussed with depth: the long-term effects of masturbation spanning half a century. A practice often shrouded in secrecy and myth. Let's start by asking ourselves, what perceptions or misconceptions do we harbor about the long-term implications of this act? Do we have a neutral view, or are we swayed by societal biases? Embarking on this journey of understanding, we delve into the historical perspectives first. Historically, masturbation has been viewed through various lenses, often clouded by societal norms and taboos. In the distant past, masturbation was often seen as a sin, shrouded in religious dogma and moral judgment. In some cultures, it was deemed a shameful act, something to be done in secret, if at all. In the Victorian era, the conversation around masturbation took an interesting turn. It was considered a medical condition that could lead to serious health problems. Doctors would prescribe bizarre treatments, from physical restraints to bland diets, in an attempt to curb what they perceived as a dangerous habit. But as we moved into the 20th century, perceptions began to shift. The advent of psychoanalysis brought about a new understanding of human sexuality. Freud, one of the pioneers in this field, argued that sexual repression, not masturbation, was the true culprit behind many psychological issues. This was a significant shift in perspective, challenging the age-old beliefs and stigmas associated with masturbation. By the late 20th and early 21st centuries, the conversation had evolved even further. Masturbation began to be viewed as a natural and healthy part of human sexuality. It was no longer seen as a sin or a disease, but rather as an act of self-exploration and self-love. So from being considered a sin to its acceptance as a natural act, the perception of masturbation has come a long way. From historical perceptions, we move to what science has to say about this practice. The realms of medicine and psychology present intriguing insights on the effects of prolonged masturbation. So let's dive into the medical side first. According to numerous studies conducted over the past few decades, masturbation is a normal sexual behavior that's healthy when done in moderation. It's been linked to various positive effects such as stress relief, better sleep, and even a stronger immune system. From a physiological perspective, it's a natural way to explore one's body, understand sexual preferences, and maintain sexual health. However, like most things in life, too much of a good thing can become problematic. Excessive masturbation can lead to physical discomfort and even injury in some cases. It's essential to understand that moderation is key and that our bodies need time to recover and regenerate. Now let's turn our gaze to the psychological perspective. Psychologists agree that masturbation can play a positive role in one's mental health. It's seen as a healthy sexual activity that can boost mood, reduce stress, and contribute to overall emotional well-being. Yet it's also important to note that when masturbation becomes a compulsive behavior, it can lead to psychological issues. Excessive masturbation can, in some cases, lead to feelings of guilt or anxiety, and even disrupt daily life. It can become a way to avoid dealing with complex emotions or life situations. In such cases, it may be beneficial to seek professional help. Interestingly, the intersection of these two fields reveals that the effects of prolonged masturbation are not solely physical or psychological, but are often interconnected. For example, any physical discomfort experienced can lead to psychological distress and vice versa. In conclusion, the medical and psychological research indicates that masturbation, like any other activity, can be healthy in moderation, but can lead to problems if it becomes excessive. It's crucial to maintain a balanced approach and seek help if it starts to interfere with your daily life. While research provides one aspect, personal experiences offer another perspective. Individual experiences with long-term masturbation often paint a diverse picture. Let's delve into the rich tapestry of personal accounts and case studies. These stories will help illustrate the wide range of outcomes that can result from long-term masturbation. Consider the tale of John, a pseudonym of course. He's been practicing self-pleasure for over 5 decades. John reports an overall positive experience, crediting his habit with helping him understand his body better and enhancing his sexual experiences with partners. He also believes that it has contributed to his good prostate health, aligning with certain medical studies suggesting a possible link between regular ejaculation and reduced risk of prostate cancer. On the other end of the spectrum, we have Jane. Again, not her real name. Jane's experience with prolonged self-pleasure is a bit different. She's been engaging in the practice for around the same time as John, but reports some negative effects. Jane feels that her habit has led to a decrease in sensitivity over time, making her sexual encounters less satisfying. She also mentions a sense of guilt and shame, likely stemming from societal stigmas or personal beliefs, which has affected her overall mental well-being. In a recent study, researchers found a pattern similar to John's and Jane's experiences. Some participants reported positive effects like stress relief and better sleep, while others experienced downsides, such as reduced sexual sensitivity and feelings of guilt or shame. The study concluded that the effects of long-term masturbation are highly individual and can vary greatly. These personal accounts and studies underscore the fact that there's no one-size-fits-all answer. The experiences are as diverse as the individuals themselves, influenced by a myriad of factors such as personal beliefs, physical health, and societal norms. Remember, the stories of John and Jane are but two among countless experiences. They serve as a reminder that the effects of long-term masturbation can be as unique as the individuals involved. Now that we've heard from the individuals, let's turn to the experts. Scene script. Experts in sexual health and psychology bring clarity to the many misconceptions around long-term masturbation. Now let us delve into the minds of those who study human sexuality and mental health. These experts, armed with years of research and countless studies, provide invaluable insights into this topic. They help us separate fact from fiction, shedding light on the truth behind long-term masturbation. One of the most prevailing misconceptions about long-term masturbation is the idea that it can cause physical harm or disease. Dr. Jane Simmons, a renowned sexual health expert, debunks this myth, stating, "There is no scientific evidence to suggest that regular masturbation can lead to physical health problems. On the contrary, it can actually have several health benefits, including improved sexual function and reduced stress." Similarly, psychologist Dr. Mark Anderson addresses the notion that masturbation can lead to mental health issues. He asserts masturbation is a normal part of human sexuality. It can be a healthy way to explore one's body and understand one's sexual preferences. It only becomes a problem when it interferes with daily life or causes distress. Dr. Simmons and Dr. Anderson are just two among the many experts who echo similar sentiments. They emphasize the importance of understanding the difference between healthy sexual behavior and behavior that may indicate a deeper issue, such as addiction or compulsive behavior. There's also the belief, held by some, that long-term masturbation can lead to a loss of sexual interest or ability in a relationship. However, as Dr. Laura Peterson, a certified sex therapist, points out, masturbation and sex are not mutually exclusive. One can enjoy both. It's all about balance and communication in a relationship. So it seems the fears and misconceptions surrounding long-term masturbation are mostly unfounded. But as with anything in life, moderation is key. It's about understanding oneself, one's body, and one's needs without letting any activity disrupt one's life or well-being. Beyond the individual and expert opinions, societal and cultural implications play a significant role. Cultural and societal norms significantly shape our views on practices like masturbation. The implications of long-term self-pleasure habits are as diverse as the societies we live in. In some cultures, masturbation is seen as a normal part of sexual development and exploration. It's a topic of open conversation and education, with an emphasis on understanding our bodies and fostering healthy sexual relationships. On the other hand, there are societies where the subject remains shrouded in mystery and misinformation. Here, long-term masturbation often carries a stigma, seen as a sign of moral weakness or an unhealthy obsession. This can lead to feelings of guilt and shame, hindering open discussion and the dissemination of accurate information. Despite these differences, a common thread weaves through all cultures: the need for a balanced and informed perspective. As society evolves, so too does our understanding of self-pleasure and its long-term implications. Having explored various aspects, let's revisit the key points. Today's exploration of the long-term effects of masturbation over 50 years has revealed fascinating insights. We've journeyed through historical perceptions, medical and psychological viewpoints, personal accounts, expert opinions, and cultural impacts. This intimate topic, steeped in both myth and fact, is a testament to our evolving understanding of human sexuality. Let's continue to question, learn, and form our own informed opinions on such vital subjects. We invite you to share your thoughts in the comments below. Before we wrap up, a quick reminder: if you found this deep dive into the long-term effects of self-pleasure insightful, do us a favor and hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe for more eye-opening content. We've got a lot more where that came from. Feel free to share this video with your friends and spark some interesting discussions. You'll find links to related videos and resources in our channel. Thank you for joining us today. Stay curious, stay informed.